Welcome back. Today we're going to take a quick look at the comment section to see what you have been talking about. So let's get straight into it. Karoni says, thanks. Thank you very much. You are welcome. We're welcome. Corey from the Fab says, hi Skinny. I'd like to have a feedback. If you look at Ethereum USD from July 2022 up to now, could that be interpreted as a left shoulder and a hit? If a right shoulder and an eventual crash is coming, when do you think it could be? Maybe end of 2023? I have the impression we haven't hit the bottom yet, and I'm very interested into Ethereum, possibly down to 666. Let's take a quick look at Ethereum. So for Ethereum, yeah, again, like I was saying, we have two targets. Towards the upside and also towards the downside. We could interpret this in two different ways, right? We could interpret this as a symmetrical triangle, ABCDE, breaking up towards 3000, right? But at the same time, you could also interpret this as a rising channel, right? If you do this, ladies and gentlemen, this is a rising channel, right? Possibly a rising channel with a very clear support over here. Again, something similar is this. You see Ethereum over here when we form the head and shoulders, left shoulder, head, right shoulder, pew, right? There was a nice collapse that came. There could be another nice collapse. So that's why we have our 666 target. I don't know what's the catalyst for that possibility, but it still remains at the back of our head. We are hoping that Ethereum continues higher, but we are also prepared if things were to start turning bearish for Ethereum, right? We are already above the skinny pink line, which means that we are already in a bullish trend. We're going to assume that this is already a bullish trend, and we would like to trade towards the upside. So, of course, if we start heading back towards the skinny pink line and fall back under it, then, of course, things could turn really, really bearish. I'm not so sure what, again, the catalyst is, but 666 is still a possibility in our opinion, right? So I think you were talking about 2022 is here, and to here to where we are, yeah. So left shoulder, head, right shoulder, we could be heading lower. For sure, of course, but I don't think it's going to be so simple though. It's not always textbook perfect. So you have to take things one step at a time, and you got to have the attention to detail, right, to see the price movements of Ethereum, right? Right now we're in the consolidation, which is good. Nothing too volatile towards the downside, right? we're just kind of ranging, right, between the price of 2,100 and 1,700. We're ranging over here, right? We might range a little bit longer and then pump. We continue higher. Best thing that could happen. Of course, we could also get mountains, and we could still head lower back under the skinny pink line, right? So again, we have to take things one step at a time. We're not really sure. We're hopeful that this would turn out to be a continuation towards the upside. But of course, if it drops to 666, our truck will be ready to pick up some Ethereum at 666. But again, we're still not sure. So yeah, we have to proceed one step at a time. Hope that answers your question. Paraíso, celebration. JK says, big eyes. Manny says, my precious. Caught 666, yes sir, the mark of the beast. Halabala says, what think you about Terra Luna Classic? That's a scam coin, bro. Luna Classic. Terra Classic. Terra Luna. Okay, Terra Luna Classic. Bro, I don't think it's a good idea to be going into Terra Luna Classic. Look at that. Right. Oh my god. No, buddy. No. You shouldn't even be looking at this coin. All right. You should be looking at least the top 100 coins. Don't go past the top 100. Right. I would recommend not going past the top 50. If possible, don't go past the top 20. So yeah, the thing is that there are just too many scams. So yeah, there you go. That's my take. Moving on would be, I'm still learning, says, hello. I know Maker is not in the top 50 right now, but do you believe it will do well in the next bull run? Thanks for all you do. You are welcome. So let's take a quick look at Maker. This is where Maker is right now. Maker against USD. I feel like it's in some sort of a consolidation, right? But kind of moving sideways. Probably a break higher. I can't say for sure, but it feels to me like we are completing a symmetrical triangle, right? You see that? and there could be a breakout coming on for Maker. Entirely possible, but of course at the same time we could also dip lower, right? And this whole thing could be a very, very big head and shoulders, right? Left shoulder, a head, right shoulder. The demise of Maker. But if we start rising higher, hey, Maker rising from the dead, right? But again, we're still not entirely sure. If you could study the past, right? You can see that Maker went on a very long accumulation period before it blasted off, right? So this could be another long accumulation before blasting off. I mean, of course, we could blast off here, and the long accumulation could actually be this, right? Long accumulation before blasting off, right? By 2030 maybe. Again, we're not entirely sure, so yeah, I can't say for sure at this point of time. I just don't see the bad signal for making an entry yet. Where is the bad signal? Yeah, no bad signal, no Batman. Moving on would be Hermano. Hey Hermano. Kit says, thank you for trying. You are welcome. Let's take a quick look at the most volatile coins for the past week. We'll take a look at the top 5 most volatile towards the upside and also 5 towards the downside. Let's get straight into it. Injective protocol against BTC. Here we are for Injective. I think it's going to go for a wave 5, right? If this whole thing is a 1, we're down for a 2. Up for a 3, down for a 4. I think we'll get a wave 5. I think we are in the midst of a wave 5. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna make a high. We could, but I feel that the end is not too far away for Injective. For Bitcoin, right? Injective Bitcoin. Injective against USDT. Same freaking thing, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's another one. $14. I would guess it's $14. Again, I don't see the tradable chart pattern for Injective, so yeah, I can't give you clear targets. We could also sweep up the highs over here, right? Around $17. Pew! But for me, I'll be out. On the 14th floor, I'm already out. And then, yeah, I expect something, a sort of consolidation to happen for Injective. How low are we going to be retracing? I don't know. But I would assume that there should be some sort of a retrace. So, yeah, I feel that we are close to the end, right? Close to the end. So be careful, be very careful. Quant against BTC. I think we took a look at Quant, if I'm not wrong. But anyway, Quant against BTC, we're under the skinny pink line. The moment we cross the skinny pink line, right, I think weeks ago we were saying we switch our bias to bearish for Quant BTC, right? Again, no clear tradable chart patterns. Quant against USDT. Normally, one of the pairs will either cross it first. It could be the BTC pair that crosses it first, but sometimes it could be the USD pair that crosses the skinny pink line first, right? And yeah, we're already under it. And there's a mountain range over here, so we would anticipate more downside for Quant. $67 is our target. Of course, we could also hit higher from here, right? Maybe get an ascending triangle, hit to Valhalla, but at this point of time, I just don't see it yet. So yeah, no, it's not something that I would be looking to go long on, right? XDC, USDT. Do we have it on BTC? XDC, BTC. We look at it on KuCoin. Anything? Yeah, consolidating. How much lower are we gonna go? We don't know. You might argue, a lesson in history. You might argue over here that, hey Skinny, does this look like a squeeze? Yes, this looks like a very high quality squeeze that's coming. Something like an inverse head and shoulders. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. We will expect a blast off, right? But hey, trading is not so easy, bro. Yeah, so what happened? We dropped. We took out the lows over here. And then we had a strong rally. After that, we came even lower to take out the lows, right? We rose. Okay, we didn't make any new highs. We dropped. Okay, we didn't make any new lows. So could this be the consolidation that would result in a breakout for XDC? We are not too sure. XDC against USDT on KuCoin. Ta-da! We have a target over here at 5.7 cents. This was the not exactly high quality. Something like the inverse head and shoulders, right? Again, a right shoulder is a bit questionable, but we'll run with it, right? We broke out, but then we came back down. We retested the skinny pink line and also the area where we blasted off from, right? We retested the support over here, 2 supports that we retested, and there was a strong buy pressure pushing the price higher. So could we be in consolidation to continue higher towards our target at 5.7 cents? We're not too sure. There's big sell pressure though, but we're kind of holding up pretty well. Let's drop down to the 5 minutes. Yeah, that's if you look over here, mountain 1, mountain 2, mountain 3, we're about to break. We are about to break support, boys and girls. We're about to break support, so be careful about rushing to a trade too soon for XDC. Aptos, APT against BTC. Here we are for Aptos. Some signs of life, but is this the bad signal? I'm not too sure. I still suspect we're gonna take out these lows, and probably these lows as well. I suspect. Yeah, sure, there could be a strong rally, but I still think we're gonna head out to take out these 2 lows. Yeah, this is just too obvious for me. I still think we're gonna take out these 2 lows. I mean, of course, I could be wrong, but yeah, nope. I'm gonna run with more downside for Aptos. Again, no clear signs of a proper tradable chart pattern, so we can't make a move for Aptos BTC. Aptos USD, same freaking thing. I still think we're gonna take out these lows and these lows. So yeah, that's my take for Aptos. I mean, of course, if we start, rising higher, then we will switch our narrative, right, for Aptos. But as it stands, yeah, things are still pretty bearish. So we have to take things one step at a time for Aptos. It's a next coin for us. Filecoin against BTC. I think we took a look at Filecoin previously, if I'm not wrong. Anyway, for Filecoin against BTC, there's a strong rally coming on. 14%, we're up. ABCD completion. Breakout incoming. Again, we're not too sure. We're hoping that this low holds. If this low holds, then ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves a potential squeeze and a potential breakout, right? And the all-time high for Filecoin is at 0.02, which is 100%. No, sorry, 12,000%, 100x, 120x, and this is against the BTC. Can you imagine if we even go 50% of the way, right? Yeah, it's 1,000%. This is crazy stuff. This is against BTC, This is not against USD. If BTC were to hit that high, can you imagine how much higher we're going to go against USD, right? 4,000. If we go 1,000% for BTC, potentially we could go up to 4,000% against USD. So we're kind of excited about it, but we want to get our timing right because we're still not entirely sure if this is the low for Filecoin. Is this the low? We don't know. Could this low hold against the BTC pair? Again, we're waiting for the bad signal to come, right? And then Batman appears. We make our entries. Our orders will appear. Our buy orders will appear. Batman, right? But yeah, I don't see it yet. I still suspect that there is more downside, right? We tried to break above the skinny pink line, but we kind of failed. So there is significant resistance, and that's why, yeah, we fell lower. Moreover, ladies and gentlemen, this is a mountain. Yeah, we broke lower. And you could say that this could be something like a rising channel as well. Rising channels usually break lower. So I suspect there could still be another leg lower, right? At least to this area over here. Around, yeah, sub $4. I would expect sub $4 to be breached. And we have already, kind of guessed it over here. Since the 31st of March, we were expecting more downside. And yeah, I don't think we're done going down yet for Filecoin. Of course, I could be wrong, but yeah, no, I will be late. If we start reading right now, I will be late. But at this point, I still think there's more downside. So there you go. Let's move on to the most volatile towards the downside. Optimism. Oh my God, it's been pretty Op BTC. Op BTC, yeah, we're already under the skinny pink line. So, like we've said before, the moment we cross the skinny pink line, that's it. We switch our bias to bearish for Optimism BTC. Optimism USDT. Yeah, we cross the skinny pink line as well. We cross it on the BTC pair first, and then only did we cross it on the USD pair. I don't think we're done yet. You can see a mountain range over here. 2 big mountains. We fell. Right, not exactly what I would consider as a tradable chart pattern, but yeah, it doesn't look that good to me at all, right? PEPE against USD. We'll look at it on Gate. So PEPE against USD, nothing much for us to go with. Could we see a sudden spike? Yeah, we could, but tradability, nah. More downside or more upside, again, we're not sure. So PEPE is the next coin for us because we're just not really that sure, right? KAVA against BTC. Some selling pressure, yes sir, we've hit the skinny pink line, but if we were to scrub this off, right, and we were assume to, if we were to assume that this is something unintended, then ladies and gentlemen, this could be a left shoulder hit. You could get a right shoulder over here, and KAVA could be blasting off. Woo! Okay, but there's significant resistance over here, right? Again, if this was unintended, right? Mountain ranges, can you see that? Mountains, 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 mountains. We collapse back down, right? So again, we need to see that curve back up first. Skinny pink line comes lower, and then we break it up eventually, right? KAVA against USDT. Here we are for KAVA. We tried breaking above the skinny pink line. We failed. Yeah, I don't know. There's just nothing here, nothing for us to work with, right? Again, if we assume that this is unintentional, then this could be a value 1, value 2, value 3. We'll break higher. Possibly, but yeah, we're still not entirely sure. So we'll take things one step at a time, right? Toncoin, Ton against BTC. We look at it on CoinEx. I think we took a look at Ton, if I'm not mistaken. Head and shoulders, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. We're expecting big downside for Ton. I don't think it's done yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I still think we're going to sweep these lows, at least these lows. And there's some noisy area over here, so we're probably going to stop at around 5,000. We're at 6,006 right now, so from 6,006 to around 5,000 is another 20% for Ton BTC. Ton USDT. Where is this? Where do we look at? CoinEx. Ton USDT. CoinEx. Yeah, we've already invalidated those two targets towards the upside. The reason being, we've already crossed the skinny pink line. The moment you cross the skinny pink line, yeah, we would assume that the bullishness of the trend is about to end. I'm not saying we can't rally, but yeah, we're just going to switch our bias to bearish. So again, not everything goes according to plan. You can always go back in history, right? And you can, sometimes expect to see continuation, right? But things don't always go according to plan, right? Again, you can pull it all the way here, right? This is something like an ascending. You would expect big things to come for Toncoin, right? Big things, but yeah, not everything goes according to plan. So things can always morph into something else. And Toncoin actually did morph into something else. We were expecting, even when things were here, we were like, okay, this looks like a value 1, value 2, value 3, right? Even at this point, we were like, I think this could still continue higher, right? But then the sell pressure came, we rallied, right? There's a buy pressure as well, but there's also strong sell pressure. But it seems to me like the sell pressure is stronger than the buy pressure. So that is why, Toncoin broke the skinny pink line. It looks like as if Toncoin is curving back down. Can you see that? Can you see the curve? Yeah, feels like we're curving. So no. It's not good. So yeah, well, we're about to head lower for Toncoin. I don't think we're done yet. How much lower? We can go back to sub $1 for Toncoin. So be careful about rushing into a trade too soon for the Toncoin. Conflux, CFX, BTC, Conflux. Okay, so Conflux is above the skinny pink line, right? We would anticipate more upside. I don't see the continuation chart pattern yet, but we're not exactly collapsing, right? We are in a consolidation over here. Could we still hit low? Of course. Any clear signs of a tradable chart pattern? No. Conflux BTC is still very bullish to me. Conflux against USDT. Yeah, again, same thing, same pattern. Could we hit higher? Of course. Again, our hope is that we get a high quality tradable chart pattern, but you don't always get what you want, right? Could we still hit lower? Take out these lows? Of course. So that's why the question we always ask is this the lows for Conflux? Yes, no? We need this question answered first because we could still hit lower, right? If we continue rising higher, close to the highs, then more likely than not, this could already be the low, right? And we'll make preparations and hopefully we get some sort of a, tradable chart pattern, right? We want to see the bat signal. No bat signal, no Batman. And yeah, I guess that's it for today's Crypto TA, 10 most volatile coins. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Ta-ta!